again, folks, this is Anti-Blast, Robot Cards here. And why am I looking at text? What? Well now indeed. I'm sorry, I was you got a massive heart, you know that? So anyway, we're playing with Rouge, and in this part, in Rouge's episode, it actually starts off taking place before Sonic's episode. So, yeah. We also find out what Eggman's up to right after he threw away Emerald at the beach. He's obviously doing something bad if he's around. And he created a robot that can do whatever he says, that just happens to have the exact same design as Emerald, except for the color. Oh yeah, and during that cutscene, no, not during that cutscene, the cutscene before it, when you were still at the office, in the Japanese version, if you translate it into English, it would have said that Rouge called Eggman an old bastard. Play it yourself, it's true. Yeah. So anyway, this fight is easy as crap, but it is the first battle, so of course it's gonna be easy. But after this fight, well, during Rouge's episode entirely, the game starts to be kind of a bitch, especially near the end of Rouge's episode. Yeah, Sonic and Tails episodes where we're just training you. This is the real deal. Well, not really the real deal, but still. Oh yeah, and I killed the robot.
Winning is everything.
Oh yeah, and Eggman crushed a bunch of Chaos Emeralds. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 4 emeralds that he crushed. Yeah, you need to go to the central lab in order to move on with the story. So basically, she is looking up information that we already saw in Tails' episode. Most of this text is the same thing. So I like how she said, "Where can I find it?" And the computer says something completely different. She automatically knew where it is. But then again, Eggman did tell her where he threw it, threw Emerald, and now we're at the point where Sonic's story begins, where he finds Emerald. And this cutscene is exactly the same in Sonic's episode. Basically it's just telling you everything is reminding you of what has happened so far. Now we get back to after Tails' story, where she's finally gained permission from Sonic to do whatever she wants of Emerald. And oh yeah, Amy. Hi, Amy. I still can't believe that. I still can't believe that this actually happened. Amy mixed up Tails' words, and all of a sudden Emerald's the child of Amy. And she's thinking that Sonic's the dad. Well, at least to Rouge's understanding. Oh yeah, Rouge is here to beat the crap out of you, Amy. So, have fun with that. Oh yeah, did I mention that this game's a bitch with their unfairness, because, well, like I said before, during the end of the episode, this game is very unforgiving. Make a mistake, oh well. You better hope you have enough lives to get you through, and have enough skill to back up those lives. If you don't, well then, you might as well just turn off the game now. You're not about to get anywhere. Something like two KO battles, 1 of 5, 1 of 10. Both very easy. Well, not very easy, but still easy. And even though Emerald has basically absorbed 2 Chaos Emeralds at this point, he is still not smart enough to determine whether doing one thing is right or wrong. He still needs people to tell him what to do. He cannot determine whether or not going with Rouge is a good idea. He's only fighting with Amy right now is because, well, he's thinking that's his mom, so he has to help his mom. I mean, that's what good boys do. Oh yeah, I should talk about oh yeah, we get introduced to new companions to this game, Rouge and Amy. Rouge is a good fighter. Her attacks can go just as far as Sonic's attacks can go. but her defense is terrible. It's just a little bit better than Emerald's basic defense. I'm talking about their guard skill, by the way. And also she flies a bunch. Really. If you want to get down to the ground fast, you have to press the A button again. And if you decide to put Rouge's jumping skill onto Emerald, Emerald will be doing the exact same thing. He will fly until you do something that will make him go down, which I believe is not very effective. Yeah, you can stay out of danger, but that drags out the battle. And what's keeping somebody from knocking you down with a windmill or whatever other moves they have? If you combine Rouge's jumping skill and Shadow Teleport, and keep using it, you won't fall down. Or go down slightly. But it's only good for escaping, not effective battling. And also, we just captured the third best recovery skill in the game. Recovery mode from Gamma. It basically recovers your health really quick. I wouldn't say the same about your Ichikoro. Kokoro. I'd like some hot cocoa, please. I love letting Emerald do the work for me, because I don't need to do everything myself. But of course there are times when I have to. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, her dash skill. Meh. Really, it's just for escaping. Escaping out of that blast and using her dash attack. That dash attack is pretty effective though. Really. Another thing I don't like, I don't like the fact that all of the Chaos Emeralds in the game are the exact same color. All of them are green. Why are they all green? Was it really that hard to change the color of six other emeralds? Really? It is that hard to do that? not even all of the emeralds, not even all of the chaos emeralds are shown. One of them is already inside Emerald. It's inside of him from the very beginning.
See what you got.
And I know the Master Emerald is supposed to be, it's also supposed to be green, but why in the game it's the size of Chaos Emerald? But then again, it was pretty small in Sonic Adventure 2 when Knuckles had it during the last story, even though that made no sense. Really. Side characters and their mysteries. When will they stop? Oh yeah, Amy found her way towards Club Rouge and wants Emerald back because she doesn't know when to give up. Again, Emerald does not know from right or wrong, so when he was protecting her earlier, he's now fighting against her. But hey, it works for me. That's your cheating ass. Get you friggin' pig. Anyway.
Winning is everything.
Anyway. Oh no, I wasn't about to say anything. I was just saying anything. Anything, anyway. Anyway, any day. So, anyway, Rouge knows that Emerald is an idiot, so she's going to train him in order to steal gems, especially from another idiot who happens to be red. I don't know why he's red. What, is he embarrassed about something? Is he angry? He also has spikes on his fists. Did he put needles in his hands for some apparent reason? Whatever. He also has no ears. Can I see what's up with that? Oh man. So anyway, Rouge is training Emerald to destroy any Gargogos that might appear during the job that they're going to do. Yeah. I'm actually running away from the robot now because one, I already got my 5 KOs in. I don't need to do any more. 2, I was not paying attention to the text at all, so I wasn't sure if I need to not get KO'd. I mean, sorry. Anyway. did not know if I needed to not get KO'd, so I could have just stood. I could have just stood around and let him beat me up, but I didn't know at the time.
Well now.
But it's better to be safe than sorry. Here you need to stay away from Rouge at all times. If you get hit once, that's it. You gotta start all over again. And here I forgot that I had Tails Run equipped. And Rouge's running skill is basically the same as Tails Run, just different animations. Well, almost the same. Tails Run makes you stop for a second whenever you're turning around, which does slow you down. Rouge Run does not make you do that. Anyway, you need to stay away from her for 2 whole minutes, and you'll move on. You can attack her, and you can use skills or any other moves that you got to keep her off your back. But me being the smart guy I am, I did not train Emerald, so I don't have anything that can hold her back. Smartness. That's the thing I do not have. But you won't really need it. All you need to do is just keep running in a circle and hope that Rouge does not catch up to you. If she does, dash, attack, whatever it is you need to do to get out of there. And it'll be okay. And the final part, which I did make harder, is this. Where you have to beat Rouge in a 5 KO battle without getting KO'd once. You have to start this battle over again, and that's never fun. In the actual fight, Rouge has more HP than here, so that would take much longer than usual. Oh yeah, thank you Rouge for being an idiot. You just gave me the thing to kill you with. And suddenly she decides to try and get the upper hand. But I show her I am not to be trifled with. Especially with a weak as hell Emerald. So all that training was to break into one building in Emerald Town. And also I cut right before this battle to edit Emerald's skills. So now he's much stronger and is very much needed, especially in the battle coming up. I mean, this battle against Amy alone is very easy. I mean, 3-life survival battle, really? Hard mode does not even help at all. It's sad. I mean, yeah, she can get a few hits in, but that's about it. Anyway, Rouge guard, bleh. Amy double jump. Oh, thank you for giving me an air action skill, but not an actual jump skill. I would rather you give me a jump skill than something that doubles, that makes you jump with the same jump skill you have equipped again. But if you have shadow jump equipped, then that means you get to flip in the air twice. Gravity be damned. Oh yeah, and Sonic jumped out of nowhere. I do not get this battle whatsoever. First of all, this is supposed to be Amy's imagination. If this is Amy's imagination, then that means this means that her desired outcome would become true. Would not become true, but would actually happen in her imagination. You're actually fighting in a battle where you're actually supposed to win. And this battle seems very realistic, especially to Rouge. It's like she actually did fight Sonic. Which does not make sense. She does not acknowledge that Sonic is there, but she acknowledges that Amy made some resistance to her, and sure it is making sure that she doesn't get back up. And also this fight is pretty challenging because Sonic and Amy can team up and kick your ass very, very much. Of course, if we just separate one of them, and try and focus on one of them, then you'll be okay. And also, I gave Emerald E102 sound, that's why Emerald's eyes are green. And because he's blowing up whenever he dies. Which really helps. It does not help that I get killed and my partner has to finish things up for me. Don't give me Amy double jump. Give me a freaking jumping skill. Give me Sonic jump. That is the best one out of all the characters in Rouge's story. Oh yeah, remember Shadow from wherever he came from? You know, came from space, whatever. Yeah, we won't be seeing him again for a while. Yeah. You had better hope you got some good skills from him. Otherwise, you'll want to go back to the Sonic story to fight Shadow over and over and over and over, just to get those awesome skills that you want and need. Well, not need, but oh yeah, and Sonic comes out of nowhere saying, "Hey, that's my robot. Stop!" And we're fighting Sonic. Just like Sonic fought Rouge in his episode. It's weird, I don't like it. Oh, he's using my main set of special skills. That's so not gonna work, because I invented that. I made it work. I made it known. No can't beat me with it. Oh yeah, whenever you trigger someone's auto guard, it's not always a good thing. Because if they block the attack meant to kill them in one hit, well then they get that power, not you. But if you trigger their auto guard while they're beating you up, or one of your teammates, then you cancel out their attack so that you can counterattack back. And also Sonic's a bitch. Anyway, triggering your auto guard is not always a bad thing. It will always be a bad thing if they block your one-hit KO kill. I was trying to hit him with a kick, but it didn't work. Oh yeah, and Tails and Knuckles shows up out of nowhere in this next battle. Remember when they said this game's a bitch? Yeah, this game's a bitch. See, you have to fight against three people all by yourself. And what's worse is Team Sonic. Really. They are known for being the best team. What makes you think that you're gonna do well against these guys? So, here's the idea for this. We do enough damage to at least one of them and get away from him. You can at least deal with two, because you did deal with Emerald Amy at the beginning of the game. I mean, at the beginning of the episode. That much is okay. But if you end up fighting three people at a time, it is not gonna end well. In my original recording of this, Knuckles was stunned. I'm gonna call it that. You know that glitch where an AI character takes so much damage, and that when you go away from them, they don't heal. They don't do anything. They just stand there. It's like they're so afraid of taking even more damage that they just aren't doing anything. It's great if you want them to stop. If you're facing unfair battles like this. And also, Tails is an idiot. Thank you for the charge. So, anyway, it's great if you're facing against, if you're in an unfair battle like the one we just got out of. That means one less opponent coming at you, and now you'll be able to stand a chance. Of course it's just pointless if it's a one-on-one match. I mean, why bother standing there? If you're going to stand there, heal. Of course, I'm going to take this chance to heal too, but don't make things too easy. Don't be a dumbass. Fight back. Fight back. I will kill you if you just stand there. Oh yeah, and Rouge's story is done. Wait. I wanna hug that big heart of yours. I'm so immature. See you next time.